Creativity is an addiction, but you have to really understand what I mean by that. And that is, what in your life are you giving yourself to and running away from because you've got to feed that beast? See, here's the thing about creativity. We live off other people's creativity every single day, from your home, your apartment, the grocery store. Everybody has something creative going on in their life. But do you respect their creativity? And when you start making yourself available to think like that, things begin to happen in your own personal life. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong. I just know that as a daily writer, I've tapped into an energy source that really is something that really brings things from just being a thought into a plan, a purpose, a process, and progress. I call it stream thinking. Stream thinking is living in the power of now, learning to trust your free-form thinking, writing, and delivery. Here's what you got to do, though. You've got to learn how to exercise that muscle, to trust it. So I do 1 page a day. I give myself 10 minutes to write. Absolutely no editing whatsoever, because it gives you plenty of time to talk about it in the end. I believe that our best decisions are made right now, and it's time to learn how to own your own leadership, the power of now. This is Stream Thinking. Today we're reading from July 16, 2022. What exactly is pain management? Is it seen really as managing the pain? Medicine.net, the doctor evaluates the pain problem. He says the goal is to stop the pain at its source. Now, being that I am not a doctor, that says that I am managing in life, but not physically managing the pain. Every article that I have read, it's all about doctors giving patients drugs. I don't want the drugs. My personal mission is to move through this storm as clean as can be. Without a doubt, I do have those fears of pushing too hard, which could lead to those prescriptions. Being aware of what brings on the pain allows the body to manage itself, to take note of when what's hurting is feeling great, but it's not because it's actually been healed. Therefore, as I have learned in martial arts, the injury is always waiting to be vocal, and it's going to take weeks to recover. Pain management. What is your pain? Identify your pain. Is it mental? Is it physical? Is it something you fear? Is it something you're doubting? What is the pain? How do you manage it? Now, as a daily writer, I make it available to my inner core that, hey, look, this is where my pain is, where I covered all of them, from mental to physical, to the fear, the doubt, the shame, the guilt. Learning how to identify your pain by being transparent with the self that you are. You don't have to run out there and advertise what you're feeling today. That's the thing about social media that just drives me nuts, is that people are not afraid of identifying what they're going through. And it's like, why would you say that? I mean, yesterday, while at the essential job, this man felt this urge that he had to tell me. He had to physically tell me that he had a problem urinating in his pants. And he goes, I don't even know who was going to sit in my pool. And you kind of sit there and you go, why did I have to know that? Why did I have to learn about that? Where was I to put myself in a position where I was the receiver? Obviously, he was in pain, and he had to speak openly about it. As a writer, I'm not that way. But how do you speak your pain? And is your pain becoming a wet blanket of sorts to others? Are you drugging it up? I'm going to hit Amazon today, because I know when I buy something and I receive something from the big old truck, that's going to make me feel good, because the rest of me is in pain. I'm not afraid to talk about the pain. I've been with my doctors for the past 5 months because of an Achilles tendon injury, and working with them, I was not going to wear the boot. I didn't want to have the surgery, but we worked together on managing the pain. Do some research. Don't be the doctor, though. Go get a doctor, go get a professional, physical therapy, or even mental therapy, and work it out. Work your way through the storm and ignore the drugs. I'm Arroe, and that's Stream Thinking.